Hello vinyl community and anyone else watching this. This is going to be the second video that I'm doing in a whole string of videos. This one is going to be some recent thrift store finds. And as I've said in other videos, we had a thrift store close recently. So I've only got a couple to choose from. I did go out of town one day and I bought 2 records at a thrift store. But there hasn't been a lot around lately. Now today, I did find quite a bit, but I'm going to save those for another video. But these I've gotten over the last month, and there's not that many for me, and they're not all that strong either, and they're not as weird as they usually are either. But anyway, I'll show you what I got. I got a bunch of 10 inches actually, which are pretty cool. This one's pretty cool. LMA Morse with Big Dave, and she seems to be doing a lot of I'm not gonna remember her name. Laverne Baker tunes on here. But all of these are in fairly decent shape. It's on a really cool purple Capitol label. And I listened to this, and it was pretty good. I liked it. It rocked a little bit, and it was good. Oh, this was a great find. Yogi Jorgensen's Family album. If you don't know who Yogi Jorgensen is, he did a famous Christmas song, and now I'm not going to think. The Night Before Christmas, this version. And really funny guy. He does it in like a Yiddish, Polish sort of accent. Funny man. Spike Jones plays a Charleston for dancing, another 10 inch. Again, I think these are pretty cool to have. These were all $3 for $1, I believe. Lena Horne sings some early Lena Horne here, and advertisements on the back for other 10 inches you can get. Curtain Call. I bought this because it has Marlene Dietrich on it, on a 10 inch, sort of a various artist 10 inch. And one more, Jean Sablon, Boulevardier. Again on Capitol, yeah, same Capitol label. Oh, a little bit redder Capitol label this time. And I like French pop, so there you go, Jean Sablon. Now for some albums, mostly 3 for $1 or 29 cents, that usual thing. Chad Jeremy, Before and After. It's weird, I saw another one of these today. No hits on it, I don't think. Columbia label. 2i, I think. It's an original pressing. Yeah. Mono. Columbia 2i mono. Pretty nice shape. Dobie Gray, Drift Away, corners cut. A little bit of ring wear, but nice shape record. Lobo, Just a Singer. This is a little bit later Lobo album. No hits on here really, on Big Tree Records. George Benson, Weekend in LA, his famous live album on Broadway is on here. 2 record set. Again, 3 for $1. Got a little water damage on the inside, but for 33 cents. Nights Are Forever, England Dan and John Ford Coley, their first album. Again, I like the cheesy 70s, why not? So there you go. Statler Brothers, Big Hits, little country here. Advertising the Flowers on the Wall album on the back. Columbia. Let me see which label. 2i. And here's the two I bought out of town. Classics Up to Date by James Last. I know he's a keyboardist, I think, and that's all I know. It's manufactured by Polydor in Germany, or actually London, which is why I bought it. It is a British import. And this was $1, I think. And the cover's not too bad. It's a nice protective sleeve, and you can look at the label and tell right away that it's an import. And this looked like one of these things that's right up my alley. Grooving with the soulful strings, still in shrink, on Cadet. That's one of the reasons I bought it. It's on the Chess Offspring Cadet. And it's got Grooving on it, Coming Home Baby, I Know I'm Losing You. All Blues. I haven't heard it yet. They're covering All Blues by Miles Davis. Our Day Will Come. Within You Without You by the Beatles. This should be a very interesting loungy experience. Now back to my other store. Actually the same store, I think. It's just a different day. Uniquely Mancini. I buy Mancini albums when they're in nice shape, and this one's in pretty nice shape. Top's a little chewed up, but record's nice. I always buy these when they're in nice shape. I know I buy too many, but The Lonely Bull, Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass, in shrink. And again, I can't pass them up. It's even got an original, actually it doesn't have an RCA sleeve. Thought I had an original, but you won't be able to see it probably. This record is in really nice shape. It's mono. And again, sounds like Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Really nice shape. Is this one mono too? Yep. Another mono copy. So, picked it up. Deanna Durbin, all-time favorites. This was a TV mail order album. I actually even remember this when I was a kid. Or I couldn't have been too young, but probably in my teens. Hearing a commercial for this, wondering who the heck Deanna Durbin was. There you go. A very good year. The Columbia Treasures Orchestra and the Chorus. This just looked interesting. It's a record club only sort of thing. And it's got Whipped Cream on it, Michelle, and Winchester Cathedral, and King of the Road, and Happiness Is. These boots are made for walk-ins, Strangers in the Night. It's probably on that Columbia, yeah, Rockers label. And it just looked like a cool, interesting album. Again, I like the cover, so I picked it up. Really nice shape. Somewhere, PJ Proby in shrink. Falling out of the shrink, but it has it. And Murray's Greatest Hits. I bought it because she covers You Won't See Me by the Beatles. It's in shrink, it's like mint. And again, for $1. And Murray's Greatest Hits. A Rockin' Christmas. It's got some interesting stuff on it. Paul Revere and the Raiders, the Everly Brothers, Gary Puckett. Still in shrink, still got the original price tag on it. It's on another one of those weird Columbia labels. This one's the CSP label. Probably an early 70s record. All-Star Hootenanny. You look at the first name on the cover is the reason I bought this. Bob Dylan is on this record. Stereo too. Columbia 2i in stereo. Whenever I see these in nice shape, I always buy them. Al Hurt Cotton Candy. It's in really nice shape. This cover was looks like it was made yesterday. Al Hurt on Metro. I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, but it was really nice shape. And again, $3 for $1. Take a chance. The Molly Maguires, Irish Balladeers. I don't know the Molly Maguires, but I do like traditional Irish music. And I do Pat Mulligan's Wake, which I've heard before. Probably a couple songs on here I've heard before. Anyway. 29 cents this one was. I'm into the 29 centers now. Little jazz on Fantasy, Bill Harris and Friends. This is in really nice shape too. Really nice shape, really clean, everything. It's a little depressing, but I don't know if it's upside down, but really clean copy of this record. Bunny Bear again, I Can't Get Started. Got a cut, but again, it's Pickwick, but it's on their jazz series. Picked it up, give it a shot. Classic tenors, Coleman Hawkins, Lester Young. This album was made in 1983. I know, it's on Dr. Jazz Records. Again, I don't know. Trying to learn a little about jazz where I can. The elusive Bob Lind on Verve Records. This has quite a bit of dirt on the back, but it's in shrink and it's not cleaned yet. I will clean that off. This record is sealed. So I love finding sealed records at thrift stores. It just is amazing. I couldn't pass this up. This is the only weird one I really got. The Emmett Kelly Jr. Singers. The raindrops keep falling on my head. I'm going to hold this here for a second. Maybe this can be my still. There's Emmett on the back. I don't know why Emmett Kelly Jr. has singers, but it's on Peter Pan Records. It's in pretty nice shape for a kid's record, and why not? First album from Tony Orlando and Dawn. Knock 3 Times and Candida. It's on Bell, I'm pretty sure. Pickwick sleeve. How does everybody mix sleeves up? Any idea? It's on the classic Bell label. Warm and Tender, The Three Sons. It's only a couple albums I really like by The Three Sons, but they're in decent shape. I pick them up, and this place is $3 for $1. So if you got an odd number, might as well grab another record. So I usually do. And last, Dean Martin. I take a lot of pride in what I am. Still in shrink. It's on a reprise. Don't know anything about this record. It's on that reprise label. And that about does it for another episode of Thrift Store Finds. Told you it wasn't anything too exciting. The next one will be better. I got some interesting stuff today. That video will be coming along soon. Again, I'd like to thank everybody that watches and all my new subscribers. And please leave comments, please like, please subscribe. Please enter my 100 subs contest. That would be awesome. And please check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. And stay tuned. In the next couple days, there'll be more videos coming. I'm doing another recent finds and another thrift store video. So look out for those. And again, thanks for watching. And take care, vinyl community. You guys mean the world to me. Bye.